Hi, this is Nathan, your neighborhood arcade and pinball talk guy. We're going to be reviewing Bally's Creature from the Black Lagoon in 3D today. This is a visual pinball representation of the mechanical. Please look for our review underneath the description of our YouTube video, as well as like and follow us on all of our social media formats as far as arcade and pinball talk under groups on Facebook. We're on Instagram. Just join Twitter, as well as click that red subscribe button. Thank you again for watching today. Let's go ahead and get this review underway. So first impressions of this table are, it looks pretty nice. It looks like it's got a lot going on. It has a lot of front of table difficulty because a lot of these things are stacked up. So, you know, paddle gap is not too bad so far. It's a little wider. You have two in lanes to the left and right, out lane to the left and right. You have a ramp there, it goes all the way around, comes back to the in lane to the right. You have a ramp to the middle right there, which spins around. You have a lock, it looks like it will pop up as well, which it did. So you got a popper which pops it up into the rail system. You have a lane to the left of the left ramp that goes around. You also have two ramps side by side there. Super jackpot, which is the multi-ball to the middle. You have four columns to the top, some mushroom bumpers to the middle, and that's about it on this table. Pretty simplistic, but there's a lot going on. So I mean, there's your lane to your pop-up right there, comes all the way around, almost the back of the table like an orbit. So far the sound bites are actually really good. It's very complimentary. Ball speed's there too. It seems to be a good ball speed. It's fulfilling hitting these shots too. That's something to keep in mind. The artwork's awesome on this thing. It looks great. You know, these shots are fluid. I mean, you could hit it. It's almost like you know where you're gonna hit. The middle of the paddle, the middle of the flipper goes up that left ramp. But one thing to keep in mind is this table stacked to the front of the table to the mid area. And there are a lot of, you know, if you want to call them peg bumpers, I call them blocks, but there's really no use to them except for to stop your ball. And so all of the ramps have them. Going to the multi-ball, there's two there. You also have a ramp to the right with two of them as well. So, you know, it's stacked more heavy to the middle, so that way if you're not hitting your shot right on, you know, it's going to send that ball right back at you. But yeah, this is great. I mean, the theme is cool. It's almost like, you know, in addition to the Monster Bash, which I guarantee you it is, but the fluidity of the table is good. The artwork is good. So far the soundtrack is good. The sound bites are good. Let's see how many times I can do that. So again, middle flipper on this table. You could also ricochet off of the left side of the table into that middle ramp area that sends you into the columns. So yeah, I mean, this is a table. I mean, this is a table that definitely will deliver. I mean, you know, pin side forms. I've seen this. I've never had the opportunity to play this in its mechanical format, so I'm going to be trying to find one and might have a couple trips planned to go find some to document. But anyway, Pinside has this rated as one of the higher games, obviously top 100, and there's a reason why, because, you know, it being an older table, the layout of the playfield is actually done really well. Okay, I mean, there just really is. The theme is great. Everything about it is, and it's got the difficulty in the front of the table to keep you interested, because see how it keeps blocking me, and there's a little bit of a drop down there. So that's an extra ball. I took my ball there. So that's a drop down, not necessarily a scoop because it didn't give it to me. It didn't give it back. It took my ball. You know, obviously high probability to, you know, drain out on this table and ball out. So, you know, that adds to the difficulty. So this is a moderate difficulty. I wouldn't say it's high, but with its moderate difficulty, I think the ease of this game also, so there's another, you know, those blocks sending it right back at me. The ease of the game in certain areas is great, but it's also difficult, which makes it fun. So This is one to definitely check out mechanically or on virtual pinball. If you can find it in you know, its physical format, do it. I think you will not be let down. The artwork on it, the theme, the sound bites, the soundtrack, the mechanics behind it all, it's definitely got everything going for it. It delivers. So definitely check it out. Please look for our review underneath the description below, as well as like and follow us on all of our social media formats. Thank you again for watching today, and we look forward to our next video with you guys.